I find it interesting that after sitting here and watching these, I mean, you know, lots of people, ooh, ants, they're so gross. Or they're just a pest, you know, and we see that all the time. They're always in our houses and sometimes in the food and just causing issues. But looking at it now, I mean, you get all these workers walking around and doing their thing. And you have these, what they call elates. This one here is a male. He's slightly different from that one that was I was just filming. His head's a little bit smaller, just a little bit different. He looks kind of more wasp-like than that other one. She looks more just like an ant, just a larger version of these small workers. These are the last batch of the breeding crew that was hatched this year. Well, there comes another one coming up the edge of the step here. It's kind of hard to see, even zoomed in. So they're in their final stages of preparation to fly off and breed with other ants that are around my house here and the small neighborhood that I live in. I think it's interesting. I mean, you can see all these workers just bumbling around, but like with the one that was sitting here, the female that was sitting here earlier, I mean, like that male right there, he's getting cleaned and prepped. So they have a certain role. They're not just aimlessly rounding around and everything. They're prepping these ones for their flights, their first flights. They haven't been out of the nest yet. This is the first time they've been out of their nest. And they're going to leave and go off somewhere else. The males, they unfortunately don't last very long. They just fly off and breed and then shortly after die. While the females, let's see if I can get another one here. Get one. Good one. There he goes. There's a male climbing up the step there. And they die shortly after they breed. They don't have a very long lifespan, unfortunately. But the females, they go on. They can live for several years as a new queen in a new colony. You can see right there. I mean, they're just learning. They've never really used their muscles in their wings, so they're quite clumsy and everything else. And they're only used for these few minutes where they fly off and breed. It's kind of cool. Taking time to step back and look at life on a smaller scale. They're quite intelligent as a group. They accomplish many great things. It's quite interesting to see all that they can do as a hive mind. Yeah. Hope you like that. Find it interesting. I quite enjoy it. I've tried several times before to raise up ants in an ant farm in a closed enclosure, or in a secure enclosure. With varying success rates, depending on the ants. These small ones here, they're a tetramorium species, or a sugar ant, that we know them as here. And they're quite hardy. They can withstand lots of different conditions and are able to adapt very well to thrive in almost any situation. Whereas several other ant species, they have very specific needs, whether it be humidity, heat, warmth, heat and warmth obviously, food requirements, and things of that nature. So it just depends. But these ones here seem to be quite hardy and able to survive when most other ant species would struggle. And just one more little quirk that I have, and thing that I really enjoy looking into and spending time contemplating and then trying to understand better. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you.